Hello, yes, welcome back to my channel. So, we've got a lot of transfer news to get through actually. A lot of the same stuff is in here actually, but just on Cherki here. Can we get him, please? I know I'm impatient. With this Cherki guy. But, and we'll talk a bit more about this later, but Cherki is dirt cheap. So, it's like 30 to 40 million for a guy who's really worth about 100 million in today's market. And we're still haggling for this guy. Kind of shocking, really, but I guess we'll get there. I guess we'll just get there. Big up to the Shields. Hit the likes and subscribe. Yes, sir. Get me to 900. We're pretty close, I believe. Big up to him and to Hurdle as well. Big up to you guys. So, let's start with Ryan Cherki here, because I guess that is the hottest news going around at the moment. Lyon are sticking to their price of 30 million plus. So that is their asking price for Ryan Cherki. And the 21-year-old, so Cherki, wants to come to Man City. That's why this guy, pretty decent sorts. Now, if you think that 30 million is a lot of money for Ryan Cherki, and you, like, people are telling me, yeah, I understand we're haggling for this guy, like, we want to get the best price. I don't understand. Like, 35 million. Like, these clubs are talking with each other. Like, let's say you talk with each other before you put in the bid and you say, okay, if we put in a bid of 35 million, will you accept? It's that easy. Like, either they say yes, and you go put in the bid and you have to play it, or they say no, and you're like, okay, so what would you accept? And if the price is so much, which, let's be honest, 30 million euros is like, 1 second, 30 euros, pounds, that is 25 million pounds. 25 million pounds. So, like, if they ask for 40, like, we're only looking at 30 million pounds. Like, just go ask them, hey, how much money are you asking for this guy? What bid do we need to put in for you to accept? And get it done. Like, this is very weird. Like, this is the modern type of... Like, this is Premier League transfers, isn't it? It's like, it's all dragged out for dramatic effect. I mean, it's weird. This deal should be over the line already. And why it annoys me is because Liverpool have talked with Ryan Cherki. Probably don't get him. This is probably a story to get by Leverkusen to drop their asking price for words. So this is probably not happening. But when you take too much time to get these deals over the line, Real Madrid will not take time. And all the big clubs in other leagues in the Premier League, they don't take time. They go in, they ask for the price, they put in the bid, they get the player. It's very annoying. It's like this sticky way of business, and this has cost us players before, and I don't want it to cost us an incredibly cheap player who's incredibly gifted and good. Weird stuff, I guess, by Man City. Anyhow, Scott Carson, I think we all knew this was happening. Scott Carson is leaving. I think everyone expected him to leave. Great guy, apparently, for the club. GOAT. But yeah, all jokes aside, we all knew he was gonna leave, let's be honest. So, yeah. Nothing more I can say. Just replace him. I can say one thing. Replace him with an English goalkeeper, please. Because, or the homegrown goalkeeper. Because our homegrown stuff is already getting a bit tight. I want to have 2 backup goalkeepers who are both homegrown. Because you get out Ortega, get in a homegrown goalkeeper. That just helps for the homegrown criteria. So He's getting a homegrown goalkeeper for the rest. Not really that important in my opinion. Big up to Rosa, by the way. How are you? Okay, we all saw this coming. Guys, Ederson is not good enough to be a Man City goalkeeper. I'm gonna talk about this actually together with Juan Garcia news. Give me a second. There's Juan Garcia news. Let me get it here. Ederson is not good enough to be a Man City goalkeeper. He just isn't. Okay, he passes the ball nicely and all of that, but we have centre backs who can do that. Josko Gvardiol is a good passer. Kusanov is a decent passer. Yuma Ba is a decent passer when he comes back. Ruben Diaz is not the worst passer. Ryan Cherki is a good passer. Tino Livramento, should we get him, is a very good passer. So, in this back line, we have players who can pass the ball. And then you have midfielders like Rodri and Nico Gonzalez, depending on who plays, who can always come deeper, get the ball, and pass it forward, like Bernardo Silva does. We don't need a goalkeeper that can pass the ball really well, but can't goalkeep, you know what I'm saying? So, just sell Ederson, man. Because we won't be able to sell him for much longer, by the way. Ederson is starting to get up there in age, isn't he? How old is he? Ederson. He is 31. So he's getting up there in age, you know. If we want to sell this guy, we have to sell him now, bro. We have to sell him now, so sell him, get in this Juan Garcia guy, and that is the best case scenario for me. But Juan Garcia is in talks with Barcelona. So if you don't know, Juan Garcia has a release clause. £21 million, 25 million euros, correct me if I'm wrong. Or is it 30 million pounds, 25 million euros? Something like that, something in that range. It's cheap, basically. He is the goalkeeper of the season in La Liga. Despite the fact that Szczesny had a very good season and won La Liga, they still voted this guy as the goalkeeper of the season. So this guy is a mad goalkeeper. I've seen a few games of him. I won't lie, I have not watched Espanyol that much this season. But I've seen a few games of him, and in each game, he looked okay. In a few games he looked good, most games he looked okay. But most importantly, he was a shot stopper. And yeah, his distribution is not the greatest. At the same time, the attackers from Espanyol are not the greatest at holding up the ball. So you get this guy to play a long ball to Erling Haaland, who's very strong, very physical, much better at holding up the ball. You're much more likely to hold on to the ball rather than you play a long ball to one of their scrub attackers in Espanyol. So distribution, it's not that bad actually. It really isn't that bad. Yashari Player of the Year at Club Brugge. You're about a month late. We've known that for a month now. Big up to Liam. Big up to Liam. Go check out and the other Liam. Both Liams are here. Go check out both of these man's channel. Thank you for the rates. Would you go for James Trafford? I don't know. I don't know if I would start him personally, and he's not happy to be on the bench. If you get James Trafford, it's so he starts. And I'm not sure if I want him to start. It's an improvement from what we have right now. Like let's say we can't get Juan Garcia. I feel like there's still Chevalier, who you can go get. And if you can't get Chevalier, there must be some goalkeeper somewhere who's maybe still a bit better than Juan Garcia. Mike McNall I'd rate, but people tell me he's been very poor this season. So maybe not McNall. I will take Trafford if the price is reasonable, I guess. Now I'm being an accountant, I know, but that's a tough one. I'd definitely take him for the bench. You know what? I would take Dean Henderson over Trafford. And I'm not sure if that's mad or not, but I'd take Dean Henderson over Trafford. Telstar got promoted. They did a promotion playoff, didn't they? Yeah, big up to them. Just waiting for the here we go. Let's launch, Liam. Let's launch. But maybe we need to go check out that actually Sans stuff. Big up, by the way, to Lewis, coming over from the Biden trades. Lewis, you watch the championship. You watch the championship a lot. Are there any very good goalkeepers in the championship? Official today. It's been official for a bit longer, hasn't it? Are you doing a watch long tomorrow? A watch long to what? No, football. Is it international football? 1 second. Belgium international. Okay, Belgium national. There's no football tomorrow. What would I do a watch long to? No football. Tell me what game you're talking about. Alf, does it mean words still got botched? From Liverpool's perspective, a Nations League. Is it a Nations League final? Nations. Fuck this. Nah. I'm not watching this. Just random Nations League games. Nah. If it's the final, I'll watch it, but those random ass games, no. I don't think so. I think Liverpool are pushing out news about going in for Cherki because they want Leverkusen to drop their price. Leverkusen, though, I've said this before, they are not in the position to be haggling like this. They'll get fucked. Like, blatantly, they'll get fucked over. Because right now they're haggling yet, it's saying, oh, we want 150. It's got a 2-year contract and it's refusing to sign. Like, refusing to accent. What are you doing? Like, from Leverkusen's perspective, if he doesn't sign an extension, and we already know he won't because he refused multiple times, if he's not signing an extension, then next season, you'll be in an even weaker position to negotiate. You'll be able to get less for him. And if you still maintain the same asking price for words, you'll just leave on a free. I don't understand Leverkusen's school of business. It'd be very weak for Liverpool to cave into it. I'll watch the final, but I'm not watching a random ass game in the Nations League. But soon you saw what Ornstein said about Cherki and Slot. I did see that. We just came back from that. It's fake news. They're trying to get. And by the way, Sky Sports said it as well. They're just trying to get Leverkusen to drop their price. They're not getting Cherki. What is the Cherki news? The Cherki news, right? Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Where is it? Here we go. So the Cherki news is Arne Slot flew to South France to talk with Cherki because obviously they'd be interested. This conversation was 1 week ago, so they're pushing out all this news now. What they're not including is that this was 1 week ago. So what are we doing here? Cherki wants Man City. Like, just put it like that. Cherki wants Man City. I don't think he will go to Liverpool. So that's the Cherki news. Both teams want the best deal. Yeah, but Liverpool is in a much stronger position to negotiate than Bayer Leverkusen are. Anyhow, let's go. We'll keep this open. We'll keep this open for now. Yeah, Ederson. I pray to God, sell this man. There are many goalkeepers I will take over Ederson, by the way. Let's make a list. Google Docs. Let me not share all my private documents with you guys. Let's make a new document and then share my screen. Why do I need to log in? Okay, cool. Adults. Yeah, I wasn't planning to share all my private documents. Okay? Right. Goalkeepers, I'd take over Ederson. One, Johan Garcia. 2, Chevalier. What is Chevalier's first name? Chevalier. Lucas Chevalier, okay. Lucas Chevalier. Dean Henderson. James Trafford. Who else? Who else do we take over Ederson? I want to put in McNall, but I'm not sure if people still rate McNall like that. It will swap. Had you got the De Bruyne news, we'll get to De Bruyne later. Jackets, I would probably take Jackets over Ederson, but not at Man City. I'm worried this Words deal could get hijacked if we keep messing around with the price. You mean Cherki? Yeah. I don't think it will, but we need to get it done. Like, it's not a big worry for me, but we need to get it done, man. We can't be pinch spurting here over the plate of the quality of Cherki. Yeah, Cherki you meant. We've lost a lot of deals that looked done because we didn't want to pay up the extra 5 million. Jude Bellingham. We did not want to pay the extra 5 million and didn't want to put in the relegation clause. Goes to Real Madrid. What's his name? Declan Rice. We didn't want to pay the extra money. He goes off to Arsenal. And then we're haggling for Josko Gvardiol. And because we haggle for Josko Gvardiol all summer, we don't have any time left to get our midfielder. So we suddenly end up with Matheus Nunes. We need to get these deals done. Not just quickly for the sake of these deals, but for the future deals. Like, if we spend too much time on getting, what's his name? If we spend too much time on Cherki and too much time on Reinders, then we will have less time for other transfers. So how many transfers are we doing? Ait Nouri, I think will be pretty quick. I just feel like Ait Nouri is a pretty quick one. Because that was supposed to be done already in January. But like then you have Ait Nouri, you have Cherki, you have Reinders. How many other transfers do you get? Do you want Tino Livramento? That will be a difficult one. If you want Tino Livramento, there's going to be a lot of negotiations going on. Which means you need to save time with the Cherki and Reinders deal. Ait Nouri, again, that will probably be pretty quick. In fact, I'll make a prediction. On June the 5th, Ait Nouri, June the 5th or before that, Ait Nouri will be announced to Man City. That is my prediction. Ait Nouri will be out first. Then Cherki, Reinders. Then Livramento, a goalkeeper, if Ederson leaves, which he probably will. Right now, Juan Garcia he has the world open to him, Juan Garcia. One of the best goalkeepers in the world, with a £25 million release clause. Or 21 million, whatever it is. That is crazy work. So, this guy is, yeah, Cherki to City Devil. But we need to hurry it up, though. We need to hurry it up. Benitez of PSV, nah. But yeah. So Juan Garcia, that's gonna be a long deal. We're gonna need to convince him, which is gonna be difficult. Then are you getting another player? For example, is Doku leaving? If Doku leaves, who do you bring in to replace him? These deals take time. And if you're doing a lot of deals, you need to get some of them done quick. Not words. Carson leaving. The GOAT of Manchester City Football Club. Rest in peace, Carson. Rest in peace, Carson. Oh, sorry. When are we getting, when are we getting these hairy goes? It's taking too much time for my preference. When the international break is done. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I thought they were gonna come this week. Well, Galdoon said it will happen before the Club World Cup. He said we want 2 or 3 players before the Club World Cup. So we have until June 10th then. So some of these are gonna have to come. 22 people in here. Smash the likes. I saw a Twitter fan put Doku in his next. But Mush didn't fit. Bro. We're not trying to get relegated here. Postmans can go off to Man United. They'll get relegated, that's just fine. Actually, Postmans is probably better than Onana, to be fair to him. But he can be their backup goalkeeper. They'll still get relegated. Keepers who are out of contract, Fraser Foster. Nah, I don't want any of these. None of these are that good. Like, they're not terrible, but by the way, Foster. How old is Foster? Fraser Foster. He's 37, mate. I mean, you can put this guy as your 3rd option. Sure, but not as your backup or 1st option goalkeeper. Well, one more goalkeeper. We need one more name. One more name for the backup, for the starting goalkeeper, sorry. I don't think we are getting many deals done before the Club World Cup. Well, why not? I'll ask this. Why not? Because Galdoon did say we are getting these guys done. Yeah, as 3rd option, I would take them. As 3rd option, I would take Forster. Galdoon did say we're getting these deals done before the Club World Cup. So, do you think Galdoon lied? Do you think we're taking way more time than we expected? Why don't you think we're getting these deals done? Is it just a gut feeling? He's okay. Sander Lummens I would take as a bench goalkeeper, but not starting goalkeeper. You know who I'll go for? For the starting goalkeeper for the Man City? It's really difficult. Like, there's not that many great goalkeepers, I feel like. And I'm not going for the Diogo Costa. We're already dragging our heels on payments. Takes a while to get these over the line. Yeah, but we have money. Like, we have not been making many big payments in a while. We have money. So sometimes you just need to commit to something and get something over the line. So I get what you're saying. But this club has to start moving serious. But I get what you're saying. But well, bruh. You know what? Let's stick with a Belgian goalkeeper. Sels. Mats Sels. There you go. Or Andre Lunen. Now we're getting the good goalkeepers. There we go. Lunen and Donnarumma. Big up to Connect, by the way. How do you spell Donnarumma? Donnarumma. His name, by. How many characters is this name? We're about to count the characters in Donnarumma's name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 characters in his name, man. And Andre Lunin. Now we're getting to good ones. I'm not sure if I'd rate him. I'm not sure if I'd rate him. Today, a bit of slow news. They bit disappointing. Reminds me of a weekend of news for the Man City. I just think that it's all the same stuff being worked on right now. Mike McNall. Like, I would put Mike McNall in here. But people tell me he's been bored this season. Now, I've not watched him that much this season, so I don't know. I have watched him in previous seasons and I do rate him, but people tell me he's been bored this season, so I'll just trust them. Hoping all the news comes out tomorrow, as it's been so dead today. So there's some news, just not any big exciting news. I can't believe Chelsea are getting linked with him. With who? McNall? Are they linked with McNall? Yeah, that is surprising to me. Today's news has been so quiet. I mean, it's not though. Like, come on. You guys need to learn how to find this news better. We got news of... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. And we've got news of this guy potentially going to Barcelona, which we need to get in there beforehand. The GOAT of Man City Football Club is leaving, together with Kevin De Bruyne, the second best player we've ever had. And we've got news on Grealish going to Spurs, which, by the way, I think is a decent option for them. Pandur Claes Ederson. Host goalkeeper Claes Ederson. 27 people in here. Hit the likes. Kevin De Bruyne coming back to Man City as goalkeeper. 900 subs. Oh, big up. We passed 900. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Subscribe if you haven't already. A mediocre McNaughton season is still better than a good Ederson season. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Let's put in McNaughton here. Mike McNaughton. And how old is Mike McNaughton? It's only 29, you know. It's only 29. But a goalkeeper that's young. Because goalkeepers, like, they tend to last longer, goalkeepers. Look at some of the players with the best longevity in football. Buffon, goalkeeper. Oblak, goalkeeper. Neuer, by the way, also a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers do tend to have longer careers. He is capable of being better, but he would easily start even in his worst form. I was talking about Chelsea and McNall. Yeah, I did not see that yet. I want this Ron Garcia guy, but if you can't get Ron Garcia, like, I mean, this is a list of goalkeepers you can go get. McNall is a realistic goalkeeper, by the way, because Milan, they are in the bin right now. Blacken definitely with a look. I'm not sure about that. Scott Carson has won 2 Champions Leagues at Liverpool and Man City. He's won the treble with Man City as well. How many league titles has this man won, by the way? Transfer marked Scott Carson. Because he's been at a few different clubs, hasn't he? 4 league titles, okay. Only with Man City. Only with Man City. This guy is just bench sitting trophies. This guy won all his trophies from the bench. Goat though, goat. Besnik stays at Anderlecht. That's probably a bad thing. Like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, sir. Get Bayern Leverkusen. Sato, the goalkeeper. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Let's see here. Bayern Leverkusen goalkeeper. Kovac. Well, that's what remotely what to set here. James Trafford is good, but he gets scattered by his defense. Okay. And Glimpse watches the championship. I agree. I think Vicario is overrated. I don't think he's that good of a goalkeeper, Vicario. Like he's such a small goalkeeper. When you have small goalkeepers, like they tend to not be as good. Like a goalkeeper needs to be tall for me. Like give me a tall goalkeeper who's not gonna get chipped every time he steps out of his box. Especially in our Pep Guardiola system, where Pep likes to push up his goalkeepers. So get me a tall goalkeeper. Nick Pope. How old is Nick Pope now? Nick Pope. He's 33 already, so like you get Nick Pope for 2 years. That's yeah, you can get Nick Pope for 2 years, but that's it. You haven't got Sia. You get this guy for 5 years or something like that. So yeah, you get this guy for 5 years if you keep him. So. And he's probably better as well than Pope. Martinez, nah, he's too old. Alfie got 902 subscribers. Suzuki from Parma is one to watch out, but still unproven. I've heard that name before. Someone has mentioned that name before to me. I've not looked into him yet, though. Look at transfer market of Liverpool. Well, in a second. Vicario is tall. I don't think he is. God, I think this man is. He's okay. He's yeah, you're right. He does not look that tall. He does not look that tall, so you know. I still don't rate him. I must keep my agendas going. Big up. Chat, and big up to Liam as well. Alex Mertens. Alex Mertens. Italian goalkeeper. Oh, it's Napoli goalkeeper. I can't lie, I don't think I've watched a single game of Napoli this. Let's check that. Have I watched a single Napoli game this season? Let's see here. Napoli. I've watched 2 Napoli games this season, apparently. But it's Serie A. I'm pretty much always bored watching Serie A. Let me close a few. I've got way too much stuff open. Anyhow, on to some Jack Grealish news. I don't rate him. I've seen the clip of like his last 50 shots, and his shot stopping is terrible, man. Like he's one of those goalkeepers who's like, yeah, he can pass a ball, but he's not a goalkeeper. He's a midfielder, man. I'm tired of having midfielders in our fucking net. We have not had a goalkeeper, a proper goalkeeper, since Joe Hart left. Since Joe Hart left, we have not had a proper goalkeeper. The stream, yes sir. Rumors are saying Ange is sacked. I'm pretty sure that Ange is indeed gone from Tottenham. Speaking of Tottenham, Jack Grealish could go there. This is a little bit delusional. This is a bit delusional, don't you think? What wages is this man on? Someone commented to me earlier, tell me the wages. It's 350k, bro. Bro, 350k a week. Like, this is... Grealish is open to the idea of joining Spurs, but is he open to the idea of the amount his wages will drop? If he's willing to take a big wage cut, then this can be a realistic fee. If he's not willing to take a big wage cut, we're not getting this much money for Grealish, in my opinion. What sort is this guy for? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that is. Yes. As Spurs fan, I'll take him, but the wages wouldn't work. Yeah. We are getting linked with washed Leroy Sané, so I'll take it. Washed Leroy Sané is still better than anything you have, to be fair. But it's not this type of players you need to go for. You need to go for like... You need to go sign Jared Bowen. A player like that type of quality. A Jared Bowen and an Eze. And then you can go get a striker, maybe a Vlahovic. And you have that front three. Now I'm talking about Spurs here. But midfield is already decent. Put Jack Grealish in there, in that midfield, in the 10. And you have Bissouma. You probably need a 6 as well. So you go buy a 6. I'm not sure what good 6s there are out there, but you need to go buy one. And your defense is not actually that bad. I know you concede a lot of goals, but your defense is the best thing about you. Like, the best thing about you is your defense. But you never defend, which is a weird thing. Bottle... To be fair to Tottenham, we can't call them bottle jobs anymore because they won a trophy. It's just like Union. You can't call them a bottle job anymore because they won the league title. You can't do that anymore. They won a trophy. Tottenham won the Europa League, Union won the league title. But we go for Tony. Which Tony? Big up, by the way, to AGF. Tony... You mean Tino? Livramento? Tino Livramento? Yes, sir. Absolutely. I would love him. He's a quality right back. And I believe we've got some stuff on Livramento a bit later here. The maximum Spurs would pay for his 200k. And that is only a loan deal. Besides, Son, Timo... Oh, yeah. You have Timo Werner, I forgot about that. Go. Our highest wage earner. It's the wages, indeed. Bowen is so underrated. Jared Bowen, I don't understand how people don't put respect on his name. I said here, in the summer, I will take Olise. Like, sell Delva and take Olise. That's what I said, not this summer. But last summer. And then Olise went to Bayern, and I was talking about Eze and Bowen. And people don't rate these men. Like, I know numbers are not everything, yeah? Jared Bowen, but let me just show you some numbers on Jared Bowen. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. Get in, get out, at a terrible West Ham team. And he's getting these types of numbers. Like, people need to put respect on his name, man. In the Conference League as well. What were his numbers in the Conference League? I'm pretty sure he got pretty good numbers. 22, 23. Five goals and 2 assists in a winning Conference League campaign. Like, bro, for a winger, those are elite numbers. And again, I know numbers are not everything, but come on. People need to put some respect on this man's name. Weird how people don't respect these players. I wouldn't say he's bad, but he's not impressed me from the few times I've watched him. The Arsenal is a bottle job now, indeed. For 6, I want either Ederson or Palinha. Palinha is probably not leaving Bayern München. And Ederson is... I doubt he's coming to Spurs. But I get the idea. Big up to Liam being back. Watch Dennis Odoi. Odoi plays more as a right back than as a midfielder nowadays, to be fair. Yeah, you can get Palinha, but I think he wants to stay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think he wants to stay at Bayern. I was getting cooked for saying pay 80 to 90 million for Livramento. People were saying I was glazing him. Bro, if you want to get these homegrown players, you need to pay up, and he's a quality player. Please, Man City should not play with this Cherki deal. I agree. We should not play with it. It's so cheap already. It is already so cheap. And I talked with this with Bevo a few days ago on my channel, and we were both saying, like, if this is like 10 million, I get it. But it's like, we're talking about 2, 3, 4 million. Just pay up, man. Just pay up. I don't get why we're haggling this much, man, over these deals. Like, we do this with selling as well, by the way. We need to desperately get rid of Gundogan, Grealish, Silva, Kovacic. That's 4 players already. Kyle Walker, Calvin Phillips, Akanji, Stones, probably Aki. I'm not sure if he'll leave or not. I think Aki probably stays. But that's at least 8 players. Vote out goalkeepers maybe. 10 players. We're looking at McAtee to leave. That's 11 players we need to sell. And instead of just selling these players for a reasonable amount, they'd like, oh yeah, 40 million for Jack Grealish. I would be very surprised if Tottenham pay 40 million for Jack Grealish. And if we don't sell him to Tottenham, who's gonna take him? It won't be Aston Villa. They're not taking him back. So what are we doing? Where is he going? We need to sell 11 players. Bring in 5 or 6 quality players, and we're just struggling, man. Jared Bowen is my favorite player. He was incredible for Hull. I did not watch him at Hull, but I can imagine. Yeah, I think Bayern should keep him, but sounds like company isn't a huge fan. He was a Tuchel choice, but Paulinho doesn't fit in company's tactics. That's the problem. I mean, fair play, he still wants to play. We are carrying dead weight. We are carrying the dead weight Goretzka for, what? I don't know. Sometimes you have players who they just want to win trophies and they hit up plays. Like Bayern, a big club, and they just want to stay there, isn't it? Even if they're not winning trophies. Look at Calvin Phillips. He is not playing, and he still wants to stay at Man City because the money is good. Calvin Phillips knows he leaves Man City, he's not getting the same money. So he wants to stay, even though he doesn't play football, because the money and the trophies. And if he leaves, he won't win the trophies and he won't get the money. That's just how football is sometimes. It's very annoying. As for the Grealish, I really do hope he leaves. I think he deserves to play more football in midfield, where I think he's best. Get out, Grealish. Thank you for the treble. Get out now. Go play some football. And thanks for the service, I guess. Now, we've got this guy here, which a few people. I wasn't planning to talk about this guy. Mahamadou Sanghai. I was not planning to talk about him. Yeah, we're going to get there in a second. But going to Napoli is done. This guy is for our youth academy. He's for EDS. I saw a few people panic about this, and I don't know why. Yeah, he's for EDS. He's for our youth academy because Mubama is leaving. You remember last season in 2024, we brought in Mubama. He's leaving. So we're bringing this guy in for ADS. He's not for the first team. I'm not sure why people are panicking about him, but like, you can stop panicking now. It's not that big of a deal, really. Anyhow, let's close all of these. And let's get to... Let's see, what have we not talked about yet? Oh yeah. I just opened up the same thing again. For the moment, I had the joy of forgetting about this. For just a moment. Cherki has washed. Jack Grealish. He's not washed, he's just not Man City quality. Guado, by the way. I don't rate him that highly. I don't rate him that highly. I don't see the Bruyne news hitting me. Let me just... Bruyne. Where is it? Yeah, that's old news. Napoli, yeah. Doesn't look like anything has changed on that Bruyne story. I can't find anything special about that. Guado, I don't rate highly enough to be a starting left winger for the Man City. He's okay, but not starting quality for me, not for me. Claudio Echeverri is attracting interest from Serie A, according to reports in Italy. We cannot let another guy go. Why do we keep doing this? We get these good players in, we never play them, and then they leave. Play Echeverri next season. Don't let him leave. He's cooking everyone in training sessions. Man. He's impressing everyone. He looked sharp. The few minutes he played for us, he looked sharp. Don't let this guy go, man. Like, if you get Cherki, yeah? Like, let's do this. Let's take out the lineup builder. And we'll just focus. On midfielders. So 4-2-3-1 is probably what we'll play. So you're gonna have Cherki. In fact, is Cherki even gonna be attacking midfield? I think Foden will be attacking midfielder, the 10. So you're gonna have Foden. You're gonna have Cherki. You're gonna have Marmoush. And these guys will be a bit more central because you're gonna have, what's his name, Aitnouri. You're gonna have this guy pushing up. You're gonna have this guy pushing up, so he'll invert a bit. Guardiola, Diaz probably in backline. Diaz. Whoever our goalkeeper is about to be. And let's say Livramento. Let's assume we get this done. And let's be honest, Reinders and Rodri. So we're gonna look a bit like this. When we attack, we're gonna look a bit like this, right? With Rodri and Reinders here in midfield. And then Haaland up top. We have like Savio on the bench here for the left wing. So let's say Savinho. There you go. Let's say Savinho. And then you have Bob here. Oscar Bob here. Where's your backup attacking midfielder? If Ryan Cherki goes, not Ryan Cherki. If Echeverri goes, who is our backup attacking midfielder? Like, who is it? And I want 3 bench midfielders, by the way. I want 3 midfielders on the bench. So you already have O'Reilly on the bench, if you even consider him a midfielder. You have Nico Gonzalez on the bench. Again, if you consider him a midfielder. So, who are your midfielders on the bench? This guy needs to say, man. Crazy, ain't it? It is crazy. Simon Inzaghi has left internationally. Wow. Tough work, that. Big up to Al Hilal, or Al Ahly, or whatever club it was that got him. Third kid's real version has been shown. Here. I'll show it to you. I mean, I like this. What is this? What is this? Guys. I think I'm about to become a Swiftie. This green is so ugly. I mean, whose idea was it to put green on this kit? This green looks ugly, man. That looks sick. The color palette is all wrong, man. That green looks ugly. What is this logo, bro? I can barely see the logo. Just make it like black and white or something. I don't rate this, man. And why do they have this like logo here and then the Puma logo here? Put the logo on the chest and the Puma logo on the other side. Like, come on. What on earth is that local person? I can't care less about the rain from 0161 from last year. Take away the rain. Looks like Romero and Son might both leave Spurs. That's not very surprising, is it? You know what Son needs to do? Son needs to go to a league, an easier league, a warm place, somewhere warm, in a lower league, and go win some trophies. So what are we saying? I don't know, Portuguese league. Son needs to go to Portugal. Breaking news, Anderlecht got a new player. Who did they get? Looks like Mossy Stone. That's what it looks like, man. It looks like Mossy Stone. Bro. I'm gonna request Taylor Swift to use this fucking song. And I'm gonna start playing it whenever we fucking play in this kit. This is why we can't have nice things, bruv. Can we get Nike or something? Fuck this Puma kit, man. Anyhow. To sum up this stream so far, or transfer window so far, really, one could say. This is the Man City transfer strategy explained. Al guy on the cement. That kit is like Cercle Brugge green. It kind of looks like Cercle Brugge, doesn't it? They're green. I just hope we don't use this kit a lot. You know the purple kit we had that we barely used? Like, bro, we never used the good kits. We barely chose one kit that... We always choose one kit that we barely wear. Yeah. Our home kit is much worse, don't worry. Good home kits. Before I end this stream, I want to see some home kits. Bayern München home kit 25, 26. It's okay. I like this though because it's nice and simple. It's just nice and simple. Maybe they could do something more with the colors on the collar and on the sleeves. But other than that, I like it. It's nice and simple. You got the lines over here. Maybe it would look better if this was plain and then you had like something on the shoulders or on the arms. Maybe then it would look better. But I like this. I like this. Just simple, plain. You can't disrespect something like that. She will get her mutants fans to come give you abuse. I am a Swiftie. I am a Swiftie, bro. I'm a Swiftie now. You can't abuse me. I am the problem. You can't. I am the problem now. There you go. That's 5 years ago. Was that 5 years ago? Oh, 2020. Oh my god, I'm fucking retarded. Oh my days. I just looked up. Yeah. 25, 26, and I clicked on the first thing I saw. Yeah, that is from 5 years ago. Oh, this looks fucking ugly. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yeah, that looks fucking ugly. Alf stinker and hooked. Alf stinker and hooked. That is a fucking disgrace, you know. That is a disgrace. If that is real, bro, sack the entire board. Sack all of Adidas. Bro, you know what you need to do? If you want a good kit, go get a Nike sponsorship, man. Nike is the only one who produces consistent good kits. Yeah. Ignore that. First one didn't count. It was a trial phase, you know what I'm saying. Trial by combat and all of that. Anyhow, we waffled on for long enough here. Bro, it's Alaba and Bayern. Bro, I was not thinking a lot. I was just looking at the kit. I wasn't paying attention to the play. I've had a massive stinker and hooked here. I was not paying attention to the plays. I was just looking at the kits. End the stream. Let's end the stream there. Stinker and hooked by Alf. Massive. Stinker and hooked by Alf. Is anyone live? It doesn't look like it. Liam, are you going live soon? No. What about Connect? Connect was in here earlier. Connect is going live soon. Connect is not going live soon. Bro, look our new home kit. Yes. You must be going behind a bit, Manu. Alphonse, Cherki rejects Liverpool. And not really. It's more so that he prefers Man City. And that he outright rejected Liverpool. It's a bit of a while. No one else is live though. But what about Luke? Is he going live soon? Man, y'all suck at content creation. Go fucking live, bruv. Y'all ain't doing any live streams. Oh, y'all suck at this. Let's just redirect to Liam. Why not? We'll redirect to Liam. Smash the like, by the way. We're 3 away. From 30, so smash the likes. This stream is not ending until we get there. Is Patrick still live, by the way? Oh, Patrick is live. Oh, okay. I can just redirect there. I didn't realize that he went live. Hit the likes, yeah? We're almost at 30. But our third kit is good. Congrats on 900. Big up to Luke, by the way. No, it's real. Confirmed 6 hours ago. But that's like the story. That's like the... Like, you have the stories which are confirmed, and you have, like, the actual true news. I don't think he rejected Liverpool. I don't think that's true. I think that he prefers Man City, and if Man City doesn't get him, he'll go to Liverpool. I think that, or well, not per se to Liverpool, but to somewhere. Go to 1k, yes sir. We're closing in, isn't it? One more like, by the way. One sec, I'll go like my own stream to get us over the line. You guys can't get us over the line. Let me show you how it's done. I will like my own stream, and you should like too. And then we're over the line for 30. There you go, 30 likes. There you go, thoughts. That's how you do it. See that? I'm a pro streamer. I know how to do this stuff. Patrick Raid! You thought I was about to raid to you! I was about to raid you, Patrick! It is breaking news. Rangers on trial for the news. Let's see what the Rangers news is about then. I was just about to raid you, Patrick. Big up. And Doku, by the way. Doku is a fraud. Let's see. Why did I refresh this? I didn't mean to refresh this. I don't see Rangers news here. So it will come from Fabrizio. I don't see any news on Rangers. You say breaking news, but I don't see it. Rangers City. 5 minutes ago. I don't see any news, but gaslighting. Latest. And this is gaslighting. You're gaslighting. my fucking shoot. Anyhow. Almost 1k. He liked, and I liked it better. I did it better. On transfer the new slide. Bro, this is not a good source. This is not a good source. This is not a good source for the transfer news, Wim. You probably should not use that as your transfer news source. Evening Blues, Patrick rate. I know you rated Patrick. I was gonna rate you. And now you are forcing me to extend my stream by 10 minutes to keep these people entertained. Yeah, big up to Patrick, though. Go check out all these man's channel. Go check out Liam's channel, Patrick's channel. By the way, Patrick not moderated my channel. This is the real Patrick, right? Let me see, this is the real... My god, shoot your boat. Yeah, this is the real guy. Why are you not moderated? Why are you not moderated? Add as moderated. There we go. Fix that. Elf Hairty. I untie my hair. I step in a shower. I massage my scalp. Then I grab soap. Not soap, shampoo, sorry. And I massage my scalp again. Once up top, then I take more shampoo. Down the sides, then more shampoo. Down the back. That's how you wash your hair. And then every second day, not every day, every second day, you grab conditioner and you go through your scalp again. And you massage your scalp. You don't wash your hair, you massage your scalp. There you go. That is how you wash your hair, I guess. Go. Brugge has better wingers than Doku, I can't lie. Club Brugge has better wingers than Doku. I will not take him at Brugge. And I'm not even taking the piss. I would rather take back Tassini. How much did he pay for Nivea once? How much did we pay for Doku? I'm not sure. Let me look that up actually. Jeremy Doku. Let's see. We paid for Doku 60 million. Yes, Patrick. I think you're lagging behind. I think you're lagging behind, Patrick. Thank you for the redirect. Thanks, G. Going to wash my hair right now. Epic hair washing tutorials over here. I think Patrick is behind a bit. Thank you for the rates though, Patrick. Go subscribe to Patrick if you haven't already. Yeah, that is too much for the Doku, isn't it? That is too much. I don't know if I would take Doku as a backup winger even, because like people say he does a job off the bench. So I'm like, you can get better wingers on the bench than Doku, and more versatile players who will play more minutes, and will be happier, and be homegrown. And that player is Morgan Rogers. You get Morgan Rogers. He can play right wing, he can play midfield, homegrown. He's happy to be on a bench. So, but at least I think he will be happy to be on a bench. So, I would rather just take Morgan Rogers, to be honest, rather than Doku. He's one of my first to sell after the uncles. Bless up, Alf. Swap Doku for Cherki. Yo, that would be mad, actually. That would be mad. Doku going to Brugge will be funny, bro. Go imagine the slander when he flops in the Belgian league. Because the Belgian league, yeah, bro, you can push players to the ground and the referee won't do anything. And that's Doku's worst nightmare. 90% of what Doku does, 90% of what Doku does is run past a player and hope he doesn't get dragged down. If these people, yeah, be kicking Doku's shins, be pulling him down, bro, he's gonna be shit in the Belgian league. Nah, bro. Joaquin says would body Doku, unironically. In fact, I know he would because he did. Joaquin says bodied Doku for the full fucking 45 minutes. And then Doku was so bad that they had to take Doku off and put on Savio, who also got bodied by Says, by the way. Ex-Anderlecht. He barely played for them. Did he do that well in French League? He got better numbers in League 1 than in the Premier League, but whether he did all that well, I don't know. I did not watch him in League 1. So, I guess I don't know. It's the honest answer to that. Anyhow, that is it for me, for now. Nobody else is live. Literally nobody else is live. We've covered all the bases. Let's hope Grealish leaves, and we'll just redirect to Liam, I guess. We'll just redirect to Liam, because nobody else is live. Frauds, bro. Frauds. Y'all are terrible at you. There we go. So, Alfred in chat, guys. Alfred in chat. And I'll see you guys in a few hours, actually, because I will go live again later today. But first, I'll study a bit, because I've got an exam coming up Thursday. Not this week Thursday, next week Thursday. My cell list is the uncles first, so Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, then Kovacic on the end of that. Then above that is, like right behind that is Doku. And then right behind that is Mateus Nunes and these players. And big up to Liam, big up to Liam. Smash the likes and